Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie, and in today's video we are going to be discussing 10 things you shouldn't do in your 20s, or 10 things you shouldn't be wasting time doing in your 20s. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I create content on lifestyle, natural hair, travel and adulting. So if you're interested in that kind of content, please do well to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and the notification bell beside, so you get notified each time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get right into business. The first thing you shouldn't be doing in your 20s is you should not compare yourself to others. Everyone's journey is different. Everyone's life is different. Everyone's destiny is different, and everyone's plan by God, the plan God has for everyone, is different. So you shouldn't spend time comparing yourself to others in your 20s, because that's not going to get you anywhere. That's not going to help you. Your best measuring bar for yourself should be your past self. If you're doing better than you were doing yesterday, then that's already a huge achievement. Don't spend more than you earn. Don't spend more money than you're getting. If you're spending more than you're getting, it basically means you're in debt. It means you're owing people, and that's wrong. That's a very bad habit. You shouldn't develop the habit of owing, because if you start being in debt, if you start cultivating that habit of being in debt, you're going to have that habit up to your 30s, your 40s. So learn to live debt free and try to save. And if you have difficulties like saving up money, you could think of things that are more like investments and invest in them. Like, you buy the things and you know that, okay, I spent this money to buy this thing and it's going to serve me this purpose in the long run and possibly help me make more money. Don't procrastinate. I know procrastinating is like what everyone is doing. I procrastinate a lot too, and I've realized that whenever I just say, okay, no, I'm not going to do this thing tomorrow, let me do it today, I often have good results, and I'm often proud of myself, like, after doing that activity. So whatever you're procrastinating, like pushing forward to, you're just looking for the slightest excuses, try to do it now. Like, if there's no major reason stopping you from doing whatever you're planning on doing, do it as soon as possible. Do it now, and you're going to like reap the benefits earlier. Think of it this way: if you plan on doing something tomorrow, if you instead do it today, the benefits you planned on reaping from that thing, you're going to start reaping them today instead of tomorrow or after tomorrow when you plan on doing them. So stop procrastinating. Like, it's a really bad habit, and every habit you're cultivating now is going to die with you if you don't change. Don't follow the crowd. Don't follow the crowd. I can't shout this enough. If the crowd isn't doing what you want to do, stop following them. As in, why are you following them? They could just be running towards a certain direction. I saw this meme that said that if you see a crowd of people running towards a certain direction, you don't have to follow them, because they all could be running because they have running stomach and the toilet is just in that direction. So if you're following the crowd without like a valuable reason, you don't know why you're following, you're just a sheep in the flock, that's really wrong. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing you. You should be doing things that are beneficial for you, things that are good for you, and things that will help you, not just now but in the long run as well. Don't let fear stop you from reaching your highest potential. You have so much potential. There's a lot you can do. God blessed you with a lot of talents, with so many gifts. Just find those gifts, dream big, and don't limit yourself. Don't let fear limit what you think you can do. Dream as big as the universe can contain that dream. Dream big, and don't let any fear stop you. If you aim high, if you aim for the moon, even if you miss it, you're going to land among the stars. So aim as high as possible, so that even if you don't get there, you will get really far. If you're aiming this low, but the chances are you're going to end here. But if you're aiming for like this high, chances are you're going to end here, and that's good. So just don't limit yourself by anything. Don't let anything limit you. Don't miss out on opportunities. Don't miss out on opportunities to have fun. Don't miss out on opportunities to educate yourself, to improve yourself. If you see an opportunity anywhere and it's within your reach, grab it. Don't miss out on any opportunity. You shouldn't be missing out on opportunities now. You should have fun. Like, at this point, this is when you should be living your life to the fullest, because you don't have like a lot of responsibilities. You don't have kids that you're putting first before yourself. You don't have a husband, or you don't have like all these other factors. You don't have like a big career that you can't like miss a day of work, because if you do, you're going to lose billions of dollars. You don't have all that now. So actually now is the time you can really have the best fun. You could have like the best education, you could have whatever you want at this time. So just don't limit yourself at this time. Don't keep yourself inside. Like, any opportunity to have fun, to educate yourself, to improve yourself, to be more spiritual, to grow in every way possible, you should grab those opportunities, because like this is the peak of your life, and this is when you can have the chance to do whatever you want to do. This next point might have a lot of controversy, because everyone's opinion or view about it is different. But in my opinion, at this age, you shouldn't be focusing so much on marriage. There are people who are legit obsessed about marriage in the early 20s, and to me, I just feel like it's wrong. To me, to me, you shouldn't be focusing on on planning how to spend your entire life with someone when you haven't yet even found out who you are. And I just think it's wrong. Okay, I think that a lot more things, more important things that you could spend time thinking about or obsessing over in your early 20s, or even in your 20s, there are more things you could spend time obsessing over that will help you than obsessing over marriage. Because that two things is, either you have a serious partner or you don't, and either ways you're not sure if that person is going to marry you. So why are you obsessing over it? Like, you cannot force somebody to marry you. So your best bet is to just live your life to the fullest. Don't be People always, like, they'll come and say, after I wasted this number of years with this person, I wasted all this time I would have used to maybe see someone else. Who told you that someone else that you would have been seeing would have married you? So if you're not going to consider these years as wasted years, if you actually live those years focusing on yourself. I'm not saying you shouldn't date. I'm not saying that you shouldn't pray for a man, or you shouldn't pray for the qualities you want in a future partner. I'm not saying you should neglect that, but I'm saying that it's not a reason. It's not something you should be obsessing over. Pray for it, date, but don't focus on the relationship like, if this person doesn't marry me, I'm going to die. Because that's what when you focus on it like that, and you obsess over it like that, when the person doesn't finally marry you, it's going to be as if that was the end of your life. And that's when you start saying, after all these years I wasted on this person. Whereas if you're just living your life to the fullest, and you're just being the best version of yourself, improving yourself and in every possible way, those years wouldn't feel like wasted years. Don't let society define who you are, or define where you should be. Society has this way of in fact, society is toxic. For real, society is really, really, really toxic. Society is so toxic, and is this you shouldn't be letting all these societal pressures get to you. Society is telling all young girls that you shouldn't reach 30 without getting married. If I get to 30 and I haven't found the right person for me, I haven't found someone who deserves me, should I kill myself? No. I move on living. I continue to live. I continue to be happy, and I continue to be the best version of myself. Why should I kill myself because I'm 30 and I'm unmarried? Like, it's just so wrong. Like, society is toxic, especially for women. Like, they just put all these bars and say women should be like this. You should be married, but you should also have a career. You should also be successful, and you should have kids as well. You should be able to take care of your career, your kids, your husband, and you should equally be able to be a superwoman. In fact, society wants, oh, you should have kids, you should still have a flat stomach, you should still be looking all snatched and toned. You should also have a very, very big career. You should also be able to take care of your home. You should also be able to take care of your where are women supposed to be superhumans? We are just humans as well. And if you're a woman and you're just going to be following everything society says, trust me, you're going to fall into a very serious depression. See, if you're 35, you're 40, and you're unmarried, it's okay. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's okay to be 35 and unmarried. It's okay to not have a flat tummy. It's okay to not look like an hourglass. It's fine. It's okay not to be fair. It's okay not to be dark. It's okay to be who you are. You are perfect. Anybody that is fairer than you is too fair. Anybody that is darker than you is too dark. Anybody that is shorter than you is too short. Anybody that is taller than you is too tall. Anybody that is, in fact, you are perfect the way you are, and you should see it like that. My next point is, don't neglect your relationship with God. I feel like I've said this in every video I've made, on every level of video I've made. I think I've said this point, and I think I keep repeating it because it's really important. I think everyone should draw closer to God, especially when you're in your 20s and you're having all these pressures. Like, regardless of your age, regardless of your age, you should be drawing closer to God. You should keep God is like He's supreme, He's everything, and you should put Him first in everything you do. You should let His word guide you in everything you do. Just knowing that there's a God present, there's someone who has asked you to cast all your fears onto Him, and He's going to take care of them. He's going to carry your burden. You should be able to have hope in life. You should have hope that there's a brighter future for you. Even when your plans, when everything is not going according to plan, know there's a bigger plan at work, and God's plan is always better than yours. You might be dreaming this big, and God has all this installed for you, and you're sad about this plan that did not work when God is trying to make this happen for you. So don't lose hope. Draw closer to God. Actually, don't lose hope is like my final point. Don't lose hope in your 20s. Don't lose hope, because God is there. There is a God that is going to take care of you, that is going to provide for you, that is going to bring all those things you need. He sees your needs, He sees your fears, He sees everything, and He's there for you, and He's going to bring everything to you at the right time. He's going to bring everything you need in due time. So just trust in Him, focus on Him, lean on Him, cast your burden onto Him, and just let Him take control. Surrender everything to Him. This brings us to the end of this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it inspired you. I hope it motivated you. And if there are any points, anything you think I didn't say, or that any points that you feel that people tend to focus a lot on in their 20s that they shouldn't really be focusing on, let us know in the comment section. And yeah, thank you for watching up to these points, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if it was helpful, if you liked it. And yeah, thank you guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.